Hi YouTube, take two. Maybe you won't care about this video and maybe you're correct in not caring. Anyway, the thesis is if you accept common sense that some experiences are better than others, some are suffering, some are pleasure, if you accept that and if you believe in justice, and I mean like existential justice, not some criminal going to court, then those realities would necessarily prove the reality of a mechanism of justice, and to me that would be reincarnation. It sounds hard-hearted, but it's almost like an everybody gets what they deserve philosophy. Um, Obviously, I am a very lonely person, but I'm probably living a more pleasurable life or more enjoyable life than an orphan slave working on a potter's wheel in India. I mean, I can't imagine that. And you know, the thing is, let's take Christian theology. Most authorities of that theology would tell you that heaven is a very egalitarian experience. Um, there's no math to it. It's like in the Bible, there are many rooms in my Father's house. In other words, there's enough room, and everyone gets to experience the love of God equally. I mean, there's no rings to it like there would be in Dante's Inferno. It really is a total connection with God. The thing is, if you look at this one life as the only lifetime that you need to work on achieving that and perfect your state of existence so that you're ready for that. I don't think that's possible. I mean, there are, babies that don't get born. There are babies that starve. There's really no explanation of the idea. I mean, existential justice does not really seem to exist on Earth. There's too many unexplained examples of suffering, of people that a civilized society would call innocent. Furthermore, there's too many guilty people who are, doing good. I don't even think they are. But I'm thinking that basically, suppose I was reincarnated, what what am I obsessed with in this life? Because I think that in the next life, each new life after a death, and unless you just completely let go of your ego, let go of the notion of the end, because there really is no end. If it's that understanding that you'll achieve nirvana with. But supposing I do have a next life after this one because I just don't get it and I need another life to figure it out, or by contrast, also being true, not caring to figure anything out, knowing nothing and at the same time knowing everything. Wouldn't that be nice? Like an orangutan. I talked about those wonderful animals in another video. But you know, I believe that in my next life, essentially, I will be my experiences and my unrequited desires will basically symbolize what I pursued in this life, the focus that I had, what what did I desire? And then there will be a metaphor for that same desire in the next life. Take my thirst for knowledge in this life. Um, if that is wrong, if what I really need to do is just get out more and be more open and try to improve people's lives, which I don't do because I see my neighborhood as being a very ghetto place where there's no point. But maybe I could try harder, you know? Anyway, maybe I'll be reincarnated as a chess playing computer who is never satisfied. That's very creative, but there's no math to this, people. There's really no math. Don't ask yourself about, oh, well, there were only 100,000 human beings existing 500,000 years ago when mankind was in Africa, and now there are 7 billion. So what's up with that math, homie? How do you fit these? Let's say we had another apocalypse, there were only 500 people left. How do you fit those guys into the population? Guys, look, there's a whole universe out there. Maybe there are infinite universes. Uh, there's no math to it. There's plenty of room, plenty of bodies for you to incarnate. There's absolutely no point in asking yourself about the mathematics of reincarnation. But if you just pursue, this is a word out to the mega rich who buy jets, private jets, and yachts, and stupid, expensive art and baubles, jewelry, mansions that are way too big. That, I would just quote the Bible and say, guys, when I became a man, I put childish things away. All these toys that they buy with the money, I don't understand. What are you leaving for posterity, culturally, and even for your descendants? Those are just toys. And they really take things away. But that's a side issue. I just can't imagine, what some people are real simple to figure out. Drug addicts just want drugs. Wall Street types just want money and toys. I just want influence, say. And desire is just stupid. Life is a failure 99% of the time. It's basically a spiritual struggle, which hopefully you will finally put your finger on it and win. And I think eventually everybody will. But, um, you know, maybe as a different animal, I can't come up with a metaphor in wildlife for so many of you. I can't imagine what strange experience you'll have which embodies the pointless desires, the pursuits of your life. I just don't know. But I will admit to you, I am not satisfied either. That's something I'm trying to work my way out of. Anyway, take two was longer than the last, but that's better. Anyway, see ya.